Angel Nagel, Ironclad CrossFit, Lesson 5, Scaling. So today's workout that I went with is 100 double unders and the 10 bar muscle ups. I'm out of breath just thinking about this workout, this cardio. So I went with a minute to a minute and 30 on the double unders for an RX athlete, allowing a little trip up as the fatigue sets in on the later sets. And then a minute 30 to 2 minutes on the bar muscle up, thinking an RX athlete's probably going to go unbroken most of the rounds, and then maybe break them up into 2 sets of 5 in the end. So that puts me into the 12 to 17 minute time frame for the stimulus. So my goal today is to basically try to keep the integrity of the movement the best I can, and then scale from there. So I want to try to keep them jumping if I can, and I want to try to keep some form of pull and push on the bar muscle up the best I can. I broke it down into 3 groups, beginner, intermediate, and an injured. Wasn't sure what injury I was supposed to go with. Maybe you guys told me. I went with a leg injury. If that's wrong, let me know. I'll redo it. But here we are. So a beginner, someone comes in, I got them doing just basic singles, single jump rope. If they don't have singles, well, we can reduce the reps. But if they don't have singles at all, we can switch to plate hops for a beginner. Now, an intermediate, I went ahead and just put them at singles. Maybe they have a single, double. If they have fast singles, then we're going to work on a high jump with a lower rope to build up to try to work on getting those doubles. The injured, we're just going to go ahead and go with a seated rope, jump rope option. Now, on the bar muscle up, I have a jumping or a banded pull up for the beginner, finding some sort of box or something they can pull themselves up with for my beginning athletes. Now, my intermediate athlete, this is how I was able to get my bar muscle up. I love the option of the 2-leg assist on a box. So it still gives them the kipping, it still gives them the push away, and then assist with the turnover, the dip, and the lockout. I would love to see my intermediate athletes get to that option for the bar muscle up. Keeps the integrity. They're still getting the pull. They're still getting the push, the lockout, just some assistance from the legs. That's a great option. And then, of course, we're just going to do a seated dumbbell press for our injured athlete with the leg. Now, depending on the injury and I guess how far along the injured athlete is, like on RX or a scaled, they can do this box option with one single leg. I've done it. Had a torn meniscus. That was my option. So depending on the injury there. But yeah, seated dumbbell press.